Alright, hello there, welcome to Rusty's late night Sudoku stream. I'm doing a late night tonight because, well, a little later than I should be. As I noted in my announcement of the stream, I'm expecting to be running late both tomorrow and Saturday as well. Maybe we'll be back on track for normal timing. Sunday. We'll see. I've got a research project I need. Well, tomorrow I'm doing mowing up at my place, and then I'm coming back to the Twin Cities from my place on Friday to take care of the cats and make sure they're fed and they're happy and stuff. And then I need to go back up on Saturday to dig through my storage container, or one of them, to see if I can find what used to be my mom's Macintosh computer. And I'm hoping I can pick it out from whatever I find up there, because, and I'm not entirely sure, because unfortunately I think I did pick up some other Macs along the way, and may have one that kind of matches it, and that can pose a problem. That's a 7, this is a 4. 4 here as well. These 3 is going to be a 4. One of these 3 is going to be a 4. And these 3 is going to be a 4. That won't be one of these 3. Alright. Look at 2s. I got 3 possibilities there. 4 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here, so I can mark those. I got a 2 here. That means I've got 2 possibilities here now. This is a 2. Doesn't help me with these 4 here. Well, now those 2 are 2, but alright, 3s. So one of these 3 is going to be a 3. I've got 3 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here. 4 possibilities there. All 5 of those are open. 5 opens here. 4 or 3 possibilities here. And okay, let's move on to 4. We got 4s all marked up though. Yeah, 3 possibilities there. 3 here. 3 here. 3 here. So try 5. One of these 2 is going to be a 5. And I've got 2 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. Okay, that's it for 5s. 6s, we got a 6 here. So I get 2 possibilities for a 6 here. That forces this to be a 6. We've got 2 possibilities for 6 here then. That becomes a 6 there. And one of these 2 is a 6. That leaves 2 possibilities for 6 here. That's a productive set, looks like. One of these 2 is going to be a 7. And that's going to help some things over here, I think. That's going to make this into a 9. But we're looking at 7s now. And this one will be a 7. One of these 2 is going to be a 7. This one's going to be a 7. And this one will be a 7. Alright, so we got 7, 2 here. That means we've got a pair of 3s and a pair of 4s over here, which makes this one into a 4. One of these, nope, not that. This one's going to be a 4, so that makes that into a 2. That means I've got 1, 2, see, pair of 3s in here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one of these three is going to be an 8. That makes one of these two, and this one an 8. 5 here, not a 5, that's a 5. Let's see, anything else? Okay, one of these two is going to be an 8 and 2. So we got 3 possible 3s here. 3 possible 3s here. Oh, no, we're down to 2. This one's going to be a 3. That makes this one a 3. One of these two is going to be a 3. That makes this into a 6, not a 6 here. And that makes this a 6. And we end up with a 9 here. 9 here as well. And still haven't narrowed down that 8 there. However, that's not a 6, that is. That gives me 1, 2, and one of these two is going to be a 3. And let's see, what else we got? Anything useful? Well, we know that we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7 here. Two 5s have been marked. One of these two is going to be a 9, and then one of these 3 is going to be an 8. We got 2 possibilities for an 8 here. So let's solve this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one's going to be a 9. That makes this into a 9, which makes this a 9. That makes this a 9, and no, not a 6, a 9. 5 here, not a 9 here. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 seconds, and 8. All right. So, not a 5 here, 5, 6. E 6 here, not a 6 here. And 8, 3. And it looks like those are the ones we're missing here. So let's just tag them both in here for the moment. And maybe we'll figure out which one's going to be a 3. It looks like this E here is going to be an 8 though. Makes that not. And we got a pair of possible 3s there as a result. 7, 3, 7, 3 there. So over here we've got this one's going to be a 4. So this is a 3, this is a 4. This is a 7, this is a 3, this is a 7, this is a 2. So this one's going to be a 2, this is a 1. Leaving an 8 here, 3 here, 8, 3, 1, 8. And we get to wrap this up with a 3 and an 8 there. 6 minutes, 51 seconds for this solve. I do hope you had a good time with it. I've got the frustrating problem that when I do find that computer, assuming I do, it's a Mac, and I don't have any Mac handy to copy or transfer files around onto. It's got a SCSI hard drive in it. I don't have a known working SCSI device that I can use to read data off of it. I might have a SCSI to Ethernet adapter. If I do, that means I should be able to transfer across from her computer to or into the Ethernet somewhere, possibly with FTP. I'm not sure how that works on the Macintosh. It's going to be interesting. And that's going to be a long, drawn-out process as well. I want to say thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good day. Have a great weekend coming up here in the Twin Cities. This is opening weekend for the Renaissance Fair. I do hope that if you have an interest in that stuff and you're in the area, do feel free to go visit. That's the Twin Cities of the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, actually south of a town called Shakopee, just off of the Minnesota River, off of Highway 169, coming out of the Twin Cities. So it is, in my experience, it's been a wonderful place to go visit and hang out with curious people. Take care, everybody. Be fine. Be good.